What is up, guys and girls? It's Dan White here, coming to you from Thailand right now. So this is the Mindset360 training, part 3. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself, let you know how I got where I am today and my why. And that's what Mindset360 part 3 is all about, finding your reason why. So let's go back to the beginning. When I left school, we had a careers advisor in the UK who you would go and see when you left school, and he would ask you what you want to do job-wise. And back in that time, I thought I wanted to do something in the sort of mechanical or electrical industry. As a kid, I was always taking things apart and then couldn't put them back together again, things like that. So one of the things I come up with, or two of the things I come up with, is a telecom engineer and electrician. Of course, back then this was when mobile phones were only just coming out, so you still had telecom engineers. But anyway, I went down the route of becoming an electrician, and the reason was why. When I told the careers advisor that I wanted to go into learning to become an electrician, he sort of looked at his papers, looked up at me and said, "You can't do that because basically you're too stupid, you don't have the qualifications," because I didn't have the qualifications from school. But for me, when somebody tells me I can't do something, then that just makes me even more determined to do it. So it was at that point I decided I was going to become an electrician, so I did. I started in the UK on YTS, it was called back then. It's a youth training scheme, and it's like earning 20-30 pounds, UK pounds a week. You know, it wasn't enough to live on, but it was like a kind of apprenticeship, but it was what they called a youth training scheme at that time. So I started up on just 20-30 quid a week, learning the ropes as an electrician. I did that for 3 or 4 years because I actually went further in that industry, and I become a qualified electrician, an approved electrician, and then a technician as well. And really the only reason I did it was because somebody told me that I couldn't do it. But I was never really satisfied with it, because I always knew it wasn't really what I wanted to do. So after I got all the qualifications and worked for a few different companies, trying to settle down into something I like doing with a few different areas, with a few different companies, I decided to just quit the electrician's job and look for something else. And from that time, I had to provide an income for my children. At the time, were very young then. So I basically did all kinds of jobs you can imagine. I've done everything from postman, stacking shelves, I've done agency work, cleaning, I worked for Tesco's, and of course, like I say, I worked for 4 or 5 different electrical companies, trying to find something in that niche which I really liked, which I did enjoy, but there's something I was missing. So then about 15 years ago, I decided, I was looking online and thought, oh, this is a way that, I see people are making an income online. So I got myself a computer, a laptop, and started looking into how to make money online. So after that, I actually started to work for my stepfather. He had a business, and for some time I didn't work for him. I was probably too young, too immature, and he didn't offer me a job at that point because I probably wasn't ready for it. But at one point then he said to me, right, do you want to come and work, come and do some odd jobs here for me in this business? It was a built-in construction business where they did everything, everything, building, plumbing, maintenance, roofing, everything. Got a lot of work from the local council and some housing authorities, charity housing and things like that. So business was doing pretty good. After a short time of me working there, he asked me, do I want to take over? So that actually helped me and taught me a lot about my leadership skills, helped me to build the leadership skills, because at the point that he put me in that position, really, I wasn't really ready for it. Didn't have leadership skills, didn't have management skills, but my stepfather, took me step by step, took me by the hand and trained me up, really, basically. And I'm very grateful to him for that, because I probably wouldn't have the kind of leadership skills or team that I've got with me right now if it wasn't for learning a lot about business with him. Spent a lot of money on different courses and different things, trying different things. Many things didn't work, but I found something that worked for me back then. And I got into ClickBank, which some of you might know is just a website basically where there's hundreds of thousands of different products, and you can earn a commission by referring any of these products to people. So you just get an affiliate link and you promote it. So I learned how to do that. I made some money with ClickBank. Back then, 15 years ago, it was easy to rank on Google, so I could simply make a couple of websites using a WordPress blog, upload the website, put some keywords in there, get a few backlinks to the website, and I could rank that page on number 1 of Google. And of course I was getting thousands and thousands of visitors from being on page 1 of Google. Now they changed the algorithm completely later on, and hundreds of thousands of websites were wiped off the front page of Google because Google got wise to this, and a lot of affiliates were doing this, just making simple websites, putting some backlinks to it and keywords on it, and they were ranking in the top 10 of Google and getting a ton of traffic. So I made a lot of money that way, but that didn't last all that long. I got in a bit late and Google changed the algorithm. So I realized that you've always got to stay up to date, go with a trend, what's working right now, because what works today might not work tomorrow, and the digital technology and everything is changing on a daily basis, so I always try to go with the latest trends. Shortly after that, I decided to move to Thailand, and when I got to Thailand, I had this part-time income, but I had to make sure that I had enough income to support myself in Thailand, because I planned I wanted to stay in Thailand and live in Thailand, which is where I am now. So I actually sold the house which I owned in the UK, sold my car, got rid of everything out of the house, and took that money with me to Thailand. Of course, that money's not going to last forever. It didn't last long because despite what people think, Thailand is not a cheap place to live like it used to be before. It's just an average cost now, because back in that time as well, I was getting like double the exchange rate when I first moved here to what you get now. UK pound to the Thai baht is less than half of what I used to get now, and everything has gone up in price. Anyway, that's how I got here to Thailand. So after that, I started up with a few different other companies, got into cryptocurrency as well, and Bitcoin and things like that a little bit later on. So I now make a living full-time on the internet. I'm in various businesses, and I've got a team below me in some of these businesses. My team are called the Globalinternetsuccess team, globalinternetsuccess.com. So I got involved with Salesvision because I saw that what this was a non-competitive company. So it's not competing with anybody else. I could run it alongside my existing businesses, no problem at all. And it would actually generate leads and sales for me as an affiliate for Salesvision, and also leads into my other businesses where I could talk to more people and get more leads and sales that way. I also decided a while ago, for about the last 2 years, I've been on kind of a spiritual journey really, delving more into self-development, positive affirmations, mindset and things like that. So it was a perfect opportunity when Salesvision come along. They've got this Mindset360 training, they've got the Solomon 360 training, which is Mark Holison's training. You only get that at the higher level, but it's incredible training. So that's why I got involved with Salesvision. Obviously I need to sustain my lifestyle out here in Thailand, and although we're kind of locked down at the moment, as most of the world is with this COVID-19, I like to do what I want when I want, be able to work from my laptop and my phone anywhere, travel Thailand and other places, party and just relax in the sun. So I had to be able to sustain that lifestyle. So that's my why. It's not so easy now to get a visa out here in Thailand as it used to be as well. So you have to have a certain amount of money in the bank which you can't touch. You just have to show it for your visa and things like that. And I really wanted to stay in Thailand. So there was a few years where it was a bit of a struggle for me until I come to the point where I'm at now. Those of you who haven't heard of Salesvision, Salesvision is an online digital company. The CEO is Vincent Ortega, and basically it's a place where you can get training for your mindset, upgrade your wisdom. It's a personal development course. You learn financial training skills as well, especially if you go through the Limitless 360 training. You learn leadership skills, marketing skills, social media marketing skills. It's an online digital platform where you can literally get started for free. You can upgrade for just $7, and it's just an affiliate program, guys. So it's not an MLM, it's not multi-level, although you can get paid on your second level sales, but it's not MLM, and we're not in competition with anybody else. You can run this alongside any other business you might be involved with online and generate more leads and sales. So you can basically start with nothing, upgrade with $7 and learn how to become or build a $1 million business basically. So that's what it's all about, and it's completely free to get started, guys. So check the link out down below. You've got nothing to lose, and in fact, if you verify your telephone number, you actually can get a Visa Black Card with $1 credited on it, already loaded on it. You play the games inside the Speedwell 360, inside the Salesvision dashboard, and you get rewards, you get prizes, you get cash, and you get cash loaded on your Visa card, or you can just take it the cash other ways. Go over to the free tabs and play the free games and start earning and learning. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.